We are on our way to Wales again. If this is the first video you have clicked on, my name is Tracy. This is my husband Adam. We've got Abby, my daughter, and my son Kai in the back. And I usually shoot cake tutorials, behind the scenes vlogs and little trips like this one. But we weren't supposed to be going to Wales. We were actually supposed to be going to the lakes. But our first experience with Airbnb, now that we've sold our caravan, we have to find somewhere to stay. So we'd give Airbnb a try and booked a caravan in the lakes, and somehow she had managed to double book us, so she had to cancel it, and then we were scrambling around trying to find somewhere else to stay, and there were nowhere else really within our budget of what we wanted in the lake, so we moved our entire holiday to Wales instead. So we have already been to Wales before. We did vlog it. I'll pop the link below if you want to go back and watch that one. It's quite a few years ago now. We're going to a similar place. It's near like Rhyl, in between Rhyl, Llandudno and somewhere called Dolwen, I think is the actual place we're stopping. But we found another caravan. It's not on a caravan site, it's on a working farm. But this is our first experience with stopping in an Airbnb, so we're going to figure out how all that works. But we're taking a little trip, a little detour first to Primark, because I was looking at the weather forecast and it was supposed to be chucking it down and rainy and cloudy and cold, so that is what we've packed. And I needed some sort of zip up jacket because I don't actually own a zip up jacket. But we've got in the car and I'm absolutely roasting. It's about 11 degrees, blue sky, sunny. And this is what happens to us every time. We always pack the wrong clothes for the holiday. So anyway, we're just pulling up near to Primark now. This is our first stop, and then we're going to head to Aldi to grab the food for the long weekend, and then onto the Airbnb. So we stopped at this little retail park. I think it's Broughton, but it kind of goes round in a U shape with lots of little shops and stuff. But we picked up 3 bags from Primark. Abby got a Back to the Future hoodie, Kai got some Winnie the Pooh stuff, and I managed to get my zip up jacket. But we're going to head off now to somewhere near Rhyl to go to the nearest Aldi, which is another 40 minutes away from here. Java cakes? These bars? Mars bars?
No, Java cakes.
Cinnamon ones?
No.
Belgian buns? Donuts? Why? This is for a long weekend.
Turn right, then your destination will be on the left.
Where this flag is. This is it. Right, we've got the keys out of the little box. I'm going to go in and have a little look. Wow, we have one heck of a view out that window. I don't want to go in too far just in case there's, I've got my shoes on, so I'll take my shoes off first just in case there's a no shoe rule. But this is the amazing living area. We saw obviously these pictures on Airbnb, but it's different seeing it in person. But my gosh, look at that view. That is amazing. This is definitely my type of holiday. No other caravans, just the odd farm animal and some grass. Lovely views out the side window as well. Looks like we have a little visitor book. Oh, we've got a cute little hamper. Oh, amazing. I will definitely be eating those. Nobody else likes currants, so these will all be mine. Kitchen. And then we have the boiler through there, toilet through here, all very nice. Gorgeous double room here with more greenery out that window. The camera is not doing it justice because it can't decide whether to be light or dark, but... And then in here are 2 more beds, really nicely decorated, and again green out of that window as well. So we're going to bring everything in, get everything unpacked. We're all unpacked and Adam is a happy chappy because he had forgotten what I'd booked. He'd forgotten the caravan had a view like that. I mean, you've got a really decent sized telly, I've got my nice cup of tea. If this wasn't nice enough to sit in, straight out this window right at the side of me is that view. I just cannot. I will never be able to stop filming this. You'll see this view about 8 times. It's just wraps around the whole side of the caravan, all the way around, every window. We have a little picnic bench out there in the driveway where we've parked the car. Guy is bringing the Primark stuff in. But you could live here, couldn't you?
Oh yes.
You want to come again already?
Yep.
We haven't even left yet. I packed my slightly older camera. I didn't pack the newest vlogging camera because this one has a really good zoom on it. The other, and it's really steady as well, the other newer one that I bought for vlogging doesn't zoom very far at all and it doesn't stay steady. But you can zoom right into them houses up in the hills and it still pans pretty steady. We've got these little sheep and lambs right at the bottom as well. Adam spotted these little tiny lambs, they've just moved round. Munching on their grass. Look at them all following. They're literally right there outside the caravan. For a chicken. As I couldn't sit on. Oh yeah, I can see it now. I'm blind as a bat from far away. I thought it were a little chicken walking up the side. Oh my. Oh, look at it. How long have we been stood at this window?
For 15 minutes.
We've been in the caravan for, I bet we've been in here for over an hour.
Long enough for me to leave a footprint.
We've been in here for over an hour. Nobody's turned the TV on yet because we're just too busy looking at the view out the window and watching the little lambs jumping around. Look at them. I don't think you'll ever get like capture on camera what you're actually seeing. Like in real life it's a lot brighter. The view is just insane. It does. It goes like, there's still sheep on that side, all the way around there. This vlog's just gonna be 90% sheep and grass. We still haven't moved, we've still been here for a little while. I stopped filming and started filming again and I'm still filming the sheep. Picked up mostly stuff for Abby from Primark. We just got some white shorts, yellow ones and black ones for our upcoming Disney trip in November. I've planned all the outfits out, so she just needed, I mean she hasn't got any shorts anyway, but she did need some specific coloured shorts for the different outfits, so we picked them up. I also picked up a zip-up jacket. I got this in lilac and I got a large. They didn't have any medium, so I picked up a large because I do like them a bit slouchy anyway, so luckily I tried that one on and that fits. Wow. And then an essential purchase. Both me and Adam wanted one of these, but I got it in a large. It'll probably actually fit us both, to be honest. You probably get in the large and it'll be just a little bit baggy on me, but like I said, I like it to be oversized. But it's got all the cartoons on that we used to watch on Nickelodeon: Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, Cat Dog, Rocco's Modern Life. You can tell where I get my ideas from, the 80s stuff. Well, 80s/90s. There was a lot on the Rocco intro. Then Kai has his mini haul in his bag. He got some.
Yeah, mini haul.
Oh, yeah, and Abby got some as well. Which one's Abby's?
This one.
Abby got a Back to the Future hoodie, which was actually in the sale, so it was only £6. In the men's bit, we just buy our clothes from whichever section we find some good stuff in. So that's the Back to the Future hoodie, and she also got a Stitch detangling comb, which is very cute. And Kai's mini haul is
Poo selection.
lots of poo stuff. He's very into poo at the minute. He has, there's a massive range at the minute, a Winnie the Pooh range. If you haven't seen it in Primark, it's absolutely everywhere. So this is a pyjama set. Like I said, this one's from the women's range, but we just buy from whatever section we like. Abby usually finds stuff in the boys section or the men's section. No, there's only Adam that Adam has to buy from the men's section because he can't fit in the women's. So, because what I've always seen when you go to Primark, and you see something you like, you can get it from any section you want. Apart from the men's, who maybe need a large or an extra large in men's clothing, it just appears that you have to like Star Wars or Marvel. If you're a man, you're only allowed to like Star Wars or Marvel. There's no like...
American place names.
Yeah, there's a lot of American, like, California t-shirts, but there's no, like, Disney stuff. If you like Donald Duck or something like that, you'll find more of that in the women's section, which obviously we can't pick up from the women's section because it's not big enough for Adam. So, and he doesn't really like Star Wars or Marvel, but we do like the Disney characters, so that's why we just end up buying clothes from all the different sections. But poor Adam just has to stick with the men's wear. I have to get it from H&M most of the time if I spot anything, because H&M does sometimes have some good character stuff in. But he also picked up this bag. This is the new Winnie the Pooh range that's out. It's a lot of Winnie the Pooh with flowers. There's lots of t-shirts. He already bought 2 Winnie the Pooh t-shirts the other day with the flowers on. They also do jumpers, joggers, duvet sets, bottles, you name it. They've got it in this new Winnie the Pooh range. So how much was this, Kai? This bag was... It's got no tag. It's got no price on it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no, there it is. £4. £4. It's quite a large tote bag. It's bigger than the usual one. And Winnie the Pooh trainer socks. His favourite colour is green, so these ones will probably get most use. Winnie the Pooh green socks. He's got his Winnie the Pooh t-shirt on. That's from the new range there with the flowers on. Again from the women's section, but if you like Winnie the Pooh, you've got no chance in the men's or the boys section, so you just got to pick it up when you see it. It is now Saturday morning. We've already been up for a few hours. Still no TV on, we're just looking at the view. Adam's got his book that he got from the library. The kids are still in bed, and Abby's usually up really early, but she's still in bed. But Kai isn't feeling very well today. We came in to his phone on the table in the living room to say that he'd put like a bullet point list of he wasn't feeling very well, he feels really dizzy, can't stand up for long, and that he didn't sleep very well. So obviously he's still sleeping now. He didn't sleep all night, so he's making up for it now. We did have a walk planned for today. We didn't make any other plans other than just a walk. So I printed 3 of the walks out from the National Trust website, and we were just going to choose one of them to do. But with them still in bed, and I don't know if they're going to feel any better, so we might do that tomorrow instead. But we've got no plans. We're just sitting here with cups of tea. All you can hear is the ticking of the clocks. There's 2 clocks in here and they're very loud. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that, but then you'll just hear the random little goose outside. But we're on a working farm, so it's not a caravan site. There's only this caravan here. It's a working farm, so right behind the caravan is like a big milking shed where they milk 200 cows every morning. You saw the milk tanker, didn't you? Come and get the milk. But they also do meat as well, so they've got like a little farm shop. And yesterday when we let ourselves in, we saw the lady from the farm and managed to pick up some sausages for tea. So we bought the sausages yesterday for tea. All we did last night was eat pizza, watched Coronation Street, and then went to bed. So yeah, we've got no plans now. We're just going to sit and look at the view because we don't get to see views like that very often.
Watch the sheep.
And watch the sheep in the field. We're just using up some of the stuff we bought that we were going to take walking. Ham, cheese and mayo sandwich thins and some leftover little cocktail sausage. Adam's got a massive Scotch egg on his. The sheep seem to have multiplied this afternoon. There were usually about 8 in this field and there's a lot more of them now, so I don't actually know where they've come from. That was a deep one. It's now 3:30 in the afternoon and Kai's only just started to feel a bit better. So instead of our going on our longer scheduled walk, we have just come straight from the caravan and started walking up one of the country lanes just to get out for a little bit. Already knackered, only been out about 5 minutes, but we're already walking up a large hill. So we're a bit knackered. But hopefully by the time we've gone up here and come back again, we can cook them sausages we bought. So we're having sausage, mash, gravy and veg. We were out for 1 hour, 55 minutes, and we're now going to get them sausage on. These are our farm shop sausage. We got 8 sausage, and I think they were about £3.40. They were just, I just got plain sausage. I think they did flavoured ones, but I just got these. My top is all, what? Is that a bit of fluff off my top? You might want to make sure you can wash those Primark jackets before you wear one. So they've come out very fluffy. So these fine little fluffs on the front and then huge bobbles all down the back. Oh my god. So we had our sausage, mash and veg for tea last night, and we ended up watching Ant and Dec and the new game show called, is it 1% Club? And then we just went to bed, and then this morning we're up and we've made sandwiches. We've got all the freezer blocks out with all the cocktail sausage, cheesy things. I've just popped you in the cupboard as there's nowhere else to vlog from. And then we're going to pack all the rest of the goodies, munchie bars, jive biscuits, Jaffa cake bars, and we're off on one of our long walks. So Adam printed these out. We have a set of 3 to choose from. I think 2 of them are like 3 to 4 hours or 4 to 5 hours, and it tells you whether they're moderate, challenging, easy. It gives you a little map and then the way markers that you're looking for, and these are just on the National Trust website that you can print out, but some of them are on the 100 favourite walks. There was a TV programme, was it Countryfile?
No idea.
It was something like Countryfile where they did the 100 best UK walks, and the list is on the National Trust website as well, so you can go and have a look at that. So we're going to choose one of those to do. They're all in the Snowdonia sort of area, so it's about an hour's drive, but that's what our plans are today, and hopefully it hasn't forecast rain. I checked and it was going to rain through the whole holiday, but we've had really nice sunny weather so far, so we'll hope we don't get caught in any rain today. We've only just started the walk. It took us forever just to find the right parking space because you got no internet up here in Wales or mobile data, so it took us a while to actually find the lay-by we were supposed to park in, and then it took us ages to find the beginning of the walk because we had to find a farm track. And as usual, I'm already knackered, nose is running, but we do seem to have found a few way markers. I like these arrows, they tell you where you're supposed to go. But yeah, it took us ages just to find like section 1 and 2 on this map. And because I was, well, we'd gone backwards and forwards trying to find the right place. In a panic, I was between the phone and the map, and I tried to zoom in on the paper map with my fingers to see it a bit closer. I'm absolutely losing it. But we found roughly the beginning of the walk. Let's just hope we can actually follow the rest and get to where we're supposed to be. But it's a 3 to 4 hour walk, which means when it's us, it takes 6 hours to get to where we're going. This is one heck of a steep hill. We're aiming for that gate at the top. I don't think many people have actually done this walk though. We was having a look of where we've just come from, and it doesn't seem to be well walked at all. Despite it being like on the National Trust website, I thought it might be, I don't know, a bit easier, a bit like a lot of people would have done it, but it seems we've chosen a less popular one. We've now got Adam navigating. Luckily, it told us to head for a stream and we can hear the stream, so we're definitely...
I think we're going the wrong way.
Why are we going the wrong way?
Because it said bear right.
Yeah, but it didn't say to cross the stream, there's a fence there.
Yes, I know. We're looking for a stone wall.
Yeah, it'll say it's up here.
With a sty, and once you've crossed it, you're looking for a stone slab bridge.
Yeah, it'll be up here, I think. At least we hope it's up here.
Oh my god.
At least this is a good one, it's not a wobbly one.
It's probably trying to watch him get his legs over. There we go.
You get some Bluetooth on this.
Right, so we've got to find a bridge next, have we? Yeah. Look at this, it's definitely not been walked on before.
A stone bridge slab.
Yeah, right, we've gone over the wrong stile and we're on our way back to go back over it and carry on a little bit. This is a dead end, but we've spotted another stile in the same field we've just come from, so this is why these walks take us several more hours than what's on the paper. Back over the fence. I also have my Cake Chums t-shirt on today because it's a very comfy t-shirt. It's just now full of bobbles off my jacket. I took the jacket off pretty early on because it's very warm. My nose will not stop running. But my Cake Chums t-shirt is now nice and bobbly. I was shouting a bob. A bog. Let's have a look. Is it very bad? Bit squishy.
Yeah. Might fall through.
Stone.
Well, whatever.
Well, it is. It's got stone at the bottom, and it's a bridge, so we're going with it.
Maybe
and it's
it used
after the
to be.
style, so.
Maybe it used to be and then it broke. You put wood over it.
Well, it does have a plaque on it. Is it really bad? Can I walk round?
No.
Oh! I haven't got as long as legs of you. I'm gonna land straight in it. Yeah, if I put my foot down. Oh no. I feel like there's a Vicar of Dibley moment coming. Oh! Yeah, it's pretty deep there. I'm gonna have to jump. Oh my god, look at it. Right, I'm gonna have to jump across to that little bit there. And knee up the backside to push me across.
I didn't knee up the backside. Come on, bring it. Right, get ready to catch her.
Abby's taller than I am. She'll be able to make it across. Right, are we all across?
Go on.
Now we'll go around this bit. Oh, this has got barbed wire on it.
I literally watched his foot.
Right, this one's.
Like
You got barbed wire and a bit of a dodgy piece of wood.
oh, great.
Very dodgy. Look at that.
And a very tall thing.
If I stand up, I can't. I've literally got candles going down my nose. It's proper snotty. Right.
Give me the bloody camera.
I'm crying now.
Give it.
Oh. Right. It's a bit dodgy, that one, isn't it? There's a little plaque on this bridge. Oh, it's just the place of the wood place who built it.
Yeah.
Right, where are we supposed to go now?
Cross over the bridge and follow the way marker up the field past the ruin of Abergele.
There is no way.
To the next cottage.
So we're looking for a cottage, but there's no way markers. There's no fences or arrows or anything. But we're going the right way, upwards.
Oh
no. Absolute bog central. Oh, really? My feet are wet. I'm so glad to see these little arrows.
Really deep.
I can hear that.
Well, no, but I went.
Well, that's proper boggy, that. Although it doesn't say to come through a gate, so we're lost again now.
I ain't walking back over that
Oh, that
field.
stinks. Oh, that stinks.
We might have stood in poo. I'm having my dinner.
That stinks.
Oh, yeah, no. It stinks. I'm looking at my boots and there's a massive pile of poo there. Alright, we're lost. After dinner and a bit of a detour, again, being in the wrong field, I don't even think we're halfway through the walk yet and we've gotten lost so many times as usual. But we are back on track. we're following the right way markers and find the right ruins and buildings. And Adam stood in a massive, deep, muddy hole that was hidden, and it's gone all up his pants and all over his shoes. We are now 4.5 hours into the walk. We got ridiculously lost. We have not yet seen another human apart from a woman whose farm we had to walk through. But there's been no other humans on this walk. There's no, you can tell nobody's done this walk. There's literally no pathways where anybody stood before, which is why it's so easy to get lost. The way markers have arrows, you follow the arrows and then you can't get out. And there's no other stalls or anything, so we got ridiculously lost. I left my camera on a wall. We got all the way down into a field of sheep and had to go back for the camera. We're almost there now. We're just following the very last bits. We somehow managed to get back on the map because we went so wrong in the other direction. But we're on step 11 of 12, so we're just hoping this will lead us out to the other end because we've just had to walk through so many brambles. It's all overgrown. It's one of them where you just look at it and you go, no one's ever been down here. Like, you shouldn't even go down there yourself because it's just all overgrown. But yeah, everybody is fed up because we keep getting lost. We're all ready to go back to the car, but I'm just hoping this is the last leg. We are down in a nice little stream. We have come from that direction through all the brambles, over a little stile, and now we're heading up there somewhere across the stream. Everybody's trying to find the way over the stream. It looks pretty slippy actually. A lot of moss on this one.
Found a pretty easy way here.
Oh, I think they've both managed to get across. Come on, Abby, you're the last one.
Oh. I didn't think about that. Hold on. There we go.
Find the road. We are on our way back to the car. We were very happy about this. Finding a bit of civilization. The very last gate that we needed to get out of to get onto the road, it's public right of way, it's on the OS map, but as usual it was fully fastened up. The gate hadn't been used for quite a while. They'd put like logs so the gate couldn't swing open, they'd cable tied it shut, they'd put netting on it so you couldn't climb over it. But we're done. We're done now. We're going back to the car. We're going to get in and get the pies on. We've all got different flavoured pies. I have a chicken and leek and bacon, I think. Kai got lamb and mint. I think, Abby, did you get steak?
Yeah, I did.
And I think Adam got the same as me. So we're on that with some chips, some veg. We got the beers. I don't know what's on telly, but we're not moving from the couch. It is now 9:30 at night. We're catching up with All Star Musicals because I haven't seen this one, with Beth from Coronation Street on it. But Kai's just got his walking app of what we did today. And how long did it take?
5 hours and 2 minutes.
I thought it was only 5 hours and 2 minutes, and that is the map of where we ended up walking. There you can see where we got lost there and had to go around, and then we got lost on this line here. We went all the way up there and had to come back, and we missed a majority of the walk off because the walk was supposed to go up and round, and we just kind of cut across some fields in the middle. So how many calories did we burn?
1,216.
1,216 calories, which more than made up for the pie that we had at tea time. So the distance, is that overall?
Yeah.
So we did 9.52 kilometres. So I don't know how... Does it not do miles? I have no idea what that is. Kilometres.
It's about 8 miles.
8 miles?
Maybe. No, it's not.
I have no idea.
Hang on. What, 16 kilometres is 10 miles. So we did 10 kilometres. Oh yeah, it is 8 miles.
8 miles. The highest peak was 323 metres. So we've got to go home tomorrow. So we've packed a few of the bags of what we could, packed some of the food away, and I've done some hoovering.
Flies.
Yeah, the caravan has a lot of flies, but at least they're all dead ones. So it doesn't bother us at all. Because we stopped somewhere before where the flies were a major problem. You expect flies at the countryside anyway. So the flies here haven't bothered us. We've let a few in from opening the door and stuff, but then they just die off within a couple of hours, so you just hoover them up. But that's just the nature of where we are. They haven't bothered us one little bit. So we've just hoovered them all up, made sure everything's clean, and then we've got to be out by 10 o'clock tomorrow, so we'll probably head to bed soon. It's 10 o'clock now, we're just getting ready to leave, and we've managed to quickly just clean and tidy up, done the rest of the hoovering. Adam's done the kitchen. We left the wine because none of us are wine drinkers, so they might as well keep that for the next people coming in. And we're done, we've packed up, ready to go. Are you ready to leave? No. Adam definitely wants to come again. He's already looking in his diary to see when we can come again. But right, let's get on the road. I'm back to Llandudno. We know how to say it now. Even though it's spelled Llandudno, apparently the two L's sound like a C. So back in Llandudno, and that is the Great Orme. We've already been here, like I said, previous vlog we did in Wales, but it's our last day, so we thought we'd come down to the sea. We've had lots of farmland and nature, so we thought we'd come down to the sea to finish off. We are back home again. We had a lovely time in Wales. I am super chuffed that we had nice weather. It only rained once on the Friday that we got there, and it was at night anyway, so we were all inside the caravan. The rest of the time it was sunny, a little bit cloudy, a little bit windy on some days. But we are already counting down to our next Airbnb holiday, which is in July. We're heading to Yorkshire though for that one. But thank you very much for joining us. I know these videos don't do quite as well as the regular vlogs or the tutorials, but I do like to film them and look back at them. I watched the old Wales vlog before we came to do this holiday. They're kind of just nice to have on record that I can just click on and watch back whenever I want. But if you did stick with us all the way through, thank you very much for watching, and tutorials and vlogs will resume as normal.